Hey, what's up guys? GameBot 2000 here, and welcome to another episode of GameBot One-Offs. And today, I'm going to be doing something very special and very different for you guys. Hold on, let me just flip the switch right here. Oh yeah! Check this out, y'all. My very own dream VR room. Looks amazing, doesn't it? It's gotten everything I need around here. Some cool posters, which include some official artwork and my own drawings. Some very cool gaming systems. A VRChat player. Okay, it's not as cool, but it's still cool. And my favorite dinner. Yes, I live like this. But believe me, if you want to live a better life, just eat your dinner exactly like this. You'll be living the GameBot life. And some good old can of capitalism. Oh, it's my new favorite soda around here. Woo! That shouldn't belong here. Let's just go ahead and put this back. There you go. Let's do it crooked. And my very own GameBot bed. It looks very cool, doesn't it? If I could have a bed like this in real life, that would be cool. And yeah, it's gotten everything I need to enjoy my life in this virtual landscape. But yeah, welcome to EmuVR. Now, if you don't know what EmuVR is, it's basically emulation, but taken to a whole nother level with virtual reality. This program is supposed to make you feel like you're back in the good old days, like in the 80s, 90s, or early 2000s, where you could just relax in the comfort of your own room without having to worry about any responsibilities and just relax with these gaming consoles and just play your worries away. It's a great feeling to have, especially if you grew up either in the 90s or early 2000s or whenever. And yeah, and how the emulation like this is possible is that, well, you see these old consoles here. Yeah, the EmuVR supports those consoles and beyond. And the reason why is because this emulator supports RetroArch. It runs at RetroArch actually. So yeah, that's how it's possible to play any game on any system you want on EmuVR. And yeah, you can just play anything you want on this TV, this TV, this TV, pretty much every TV you hook a console to. And what's fun is that you can to play the games on all the TVs at once. It'll make it sound like an arcade around here, like your personal arcade in the comfort of your own home, which will probably be annoying to some people that just want to relax without any noise, whether they're studying and all that crap. But enough about that. So before we move on, let's talk about the VRChat player real quick. So you see this VRChat player right here. So this program doesn't just support games, it can play video and music. And you couldn't tell, this is supposed to be the cassette player, but it's EmuVR doesn't have all the models for all the consoles, and not even the music cassette tape player for some reason. And so instead, the program will give you these generic knockoff consoles with some visual console names labeled on them. And yeah, there is a mod for it. There's a mod for this that has a bunch of different models, especially for these supported systems. But that's not important for this video. But it is a really cool mod though. I know a friend of mine has it. But yeah, anyway, moving on. So before we play a game, let's go ahead and demonstrate how the VRChat works. But first off, here's the inventory. You can pretty much take any object or whatever and decorate your room to your heart's content. It's got some pretty cool stuff here. I prefer chocolate M&Ms, but yeah. You can take out anything and decorate your room with it. Let me some apple juice. And if you want to throw some stuff away, you just do this. Or you could just toss it into this trash bin right here. And fail doing it until you successfully get it in. Kobe! I don't know why I said Kobe, but that's just a slam dunk. Anyway, now then, let's go ahead and play a video. Video VHS. I have plenty of video files here, so which one should I play? I would play THX, or the Smash Brothers commercial, Steamboat Willie, or you could just play a simple meme. Let's see, you know what, screw it. Let's just play this random clip here, just to demonstrate how it works. Now, if you want the consoles and TVs to work, you just have to insert a cartridge or a tape into a system just like how you would in real life in order to make them work, and turn on the TV. You can adjust the volume if you want to, and make sure that it's plugged in, otherwise it will not work. For example, you can just grab this and plug it in right here. Oh, I went to like too far into the wall. That's why I blacked out. But yeah, let's go ahead and watch the magic happen. Just press it. There we go. I don't know why, but that's one of my favorite memes. And when you're done, you can just eject the tape or console. And if you want to, you can just either just lay it there in case you want to get to it later, or just throw it into the trash. Now then, for this video, I'm gonna go through as many consoles as I could, and then call it a video, because this is not my excuse to like play through like every single game and have the video up to be like 3 or 4 or 5 hours, because I don't want to like keep you guys waiting for the end for too long. So we're gonna do this quick and easy, and to demonstrate like how the consoles work and the games work. And yeah, that's basically like all I'm gonna do with this video. So let's start off with the good old Nintendo Entertainment System right here, with the Mario Bros. Sonic Edition. What? So basically, in case you don't know, this is actually a ROM hack that I made back in 2016 to 2018. It was basically a graphical hack / text hack where you play as 2 Sonics instead of Mario and Luigi. And not a lot of people know about this, but it has been like acknowledged on YouTube before. I made like 2 trailers for it, one for each version, and a YouTube streamer like, excuse me, a certain YouTube streamer like played this with me back in the day, and I did like a mod showcase episode on it on my birthday. But yeah, that's basically like all that's known about this ROM hack. So I figured I'd like to play it again like today, just to like think about the good times. Now let's go ahead and oh wait, yeah, that's how you like. Yeah, you just plug it into the TV. Oh yeah, it's already plugged into something, so let's just take it out and plug it in. Boom. And yeah, let's go ahead and turn on the TV. Come on. There we go. That's a nice phony TV, by the way. Waited to be like legally distinct from Sony, but they kept the Panasonic TV. But oh well. Now let's go ahead and turn on the good old NES, and let's start playing, shall we? Let me just go ahead and sit down in real life so I can have a more comfortable experience, because I don't always feel like standing up when playing games. Now I just press the shoulder button and press A right here in order to like lock into the game so you can like control it for yourself. Hold on, let me position myself. And there we go. Now let's go ahead and play like a quick round of Mario Bros. Sonic Edition, shall we? But yeah, this is basically like my ROM hack, and there's like nothing else for it to offer. It's just the graphical hack / text hack with the, as I already explained it. So there's really nothing really like, there's literally like nothing else like special to the game other than just that. And if you feel like playing as a different character in Mario Bros., then well, there you go. So I've had this like available to download for a while, up until like MediaFire decided, but you know what? That's a copyrighted file, so let's just get rid of it. And yeah, I doubt that there are like the people that like remember this ROM hack at all. But maybe at some point I'll like make the download available again, and so my new fans here can to see if they like enjoy this ROM hack or not. If you guys are interested, then let me know. I'm happy to like hear people's like opinions like on my creations. Creations that are not just like special videos or like stories and whatnot, or my own like code-order game like Super Mario Mover, which I showcased like a few months back. All right, after this bonus stage, we will move on to another console. Let's go ahead and collect those rings. Yeah, this kind of takes me back to the good old days of where I used to be like so invested in making ROM hacks, and I believe this is the only ROM hack that I finished. I could be wrong, but yeah. Anyway, that's enough of this game. Let's go ahead and turn this off and just like leave it there. Now, the next console I shall try is the good old Sega Genesis. Also, there is an option where you can like throw a cartridge into a console and it'll just be like inserted that way. Let's go ahead and see, and hop! Yeah, I'm not a good thrower in VR, so come on. Yeah, nailed it. Now let's go ahead and like unplug this and plug in Sega Genesis for the TV, and go ahead and turn it on. No, well, I meant to turn on the console. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Now let's go ahead and turn on the console, and go ahead and sit down and enjoy the show. Now I'm gonna try to speed run through Green Hill Zone Act 1. First, witness Sonic in his 16-bit glory, and then yeah, let's go. Green Hill Zone Act 1. Speed run attempt. Let's go. Well, that's already ruined. Now, the one thing that kind of bugs me with EmuVR, it's the slight input delay. And I don't know if it's just me, but yeah, the slight input delay is what kind of bugs me when they're playing through like all the games like in EmuVR. And I'm sure it's something that I can get used to over time, and I know like some of you can get accustomed to it as well. Okay, I'm not really speedrunning it anymore. But if you're fine with input delays, and you've experienced it before with other games like Sonic Ultimate Genesis Collection on the PS3, then good for you. But I'm kind of used to it over time, so yeah. But yeah, that's basically the Genesis working. Now let's go ahead and turn this off. Now, which console should I play next? Ah, yes, of course. Why not the good old Sega Saturn next? With good old Cotton 2. I covered this game like 8 months ago, during October, which is spooky month. And yeah, let's go ahead and play a little bit of Cotton 2 again. Ah, look at the glorious Japanese Sega Saturn at work. Now, I'm only gonna play like a little bit of this just to show like to show that it's working. Like I'm gonna be showing like how like every console works. But yeah, let's go ahead and log into the TV, and yeah, we all know the story. And let's go ahead and start the game already. I'm just gonna play a little bit of this level, and then move on because I don't feel like going to the boss. So just wait for Cotton to say her like, yep, that's her iconic catchphrase. And let's shoot these monsters away. And I don't play like a lot of like shoot 'em up games often, but I probably should so I can get better at playing them. And I am looking forward to like successes like in two new Cotton games, which is sequel to the Cotton Fantasy and the Cotton Reboot. I will admit, like the Cotton the Reboot remake. Whoops. Yeah, I already died because I was rambling like a freaking nerd, but it's fine. Like for a sequel to Cotton Reboot, I was expecting the sequel to be like a remake of this game, but no. Like for Cotton Reboot, they decided to go for like a completely different story, which is it's kind of welcoming, but at the same time, I feel like the Cotton Reboot is like it starts off exactly the same as the first game, but it's also like an alternative timeline, so it could like make room for like a different path on like a Cotton's journey. But honestly, it is a very interesting scenario, so I can accept that. But yeah, success. I'm looking forward to playing your new games. But yeah, I've already like showed enough of like how Cotton 2 works and Sega Saturn, so let's go ahead and move on. Now, should I go for more Sega or now? Let's go ahead and like show off the music cassette tape player, which is basically like a random console for some reason. Let's put in the title type is the Good Future Remix, which is one of my favorite tracks in Sonic CD. And yeah, let's boogie. Okay, I'm done. But yeah, that's basically it's basically like the what if like music cassette tape players, or like the CD players, or like game consoles the entire time. It'll be like the modern consoles that could like play music, like music or video players, but they're in form of the old school consoles that just work for like old TVs and such. And yeah, basically, if the old days could like recreate the modern stuff, it'll be like, oh my goodness, they predicted the future and all that crap. But yeah, moving on from that. So let's go ahead and move on to, why not the PlayStation? Because why not? Oh wait, I need to like. Well, I already opened it anyway, in a goofy fashion, so whatever. Some good old Tetris Plus. I covered this game like twice or something, like a years back on my channel, and why not? I'm happy to like play this again for this video, because why not? It's still one of my favorite Tetris games ever, because of like how it's because of like how unique it is compared to the other Tetris games. Like next to Puyo Puyo Tetris series. Yeah, I'm excited to play it again, like after a while for the channel. Yeah, you could have the wire like extend that far. It's just like it's a never-ending wire. You just extend it to like even like all the way over there if you want to. It is honestly pretty silly. If that were real life, the cable would just like snap in half, and it will be like unusable. Now let's go ahead and just and there you go. Now let's go ahead and well, turn this off because I don't want to see like a TV static all day. And now turn on the system and sit back and enjoy the game. Such a joy to watch this boot up screen on TV. Yeah, because of the core installed, like the opening logo could be a little laggy, and you'll see some red screens on like startup. And if you have a core that like does that, then we'll just like give it some time, and you will not see it again like through the rest of the game. Now, EmuVR, it's not like extremely easy peasy to set up. There is like a official wiki on like how to install EmuVR, so you have like a smooth and perfect experience. You'll just have to like go through the setup and extract the files to a specific like directory, and you have to like scan some ROM files that you have to find yourself. Yes, you have to find your own ROM files to like insert it to the EmuVR directory, and then just scan the games, and then yeah, you'll be able to like play some games like on EmuVR. And that includes like music and videos too. But yeah, but don't worry, like the steps are easy to follow, and you'll have like EmuVR running like you would expect in no time. But anyway, let's go ahead and replay
Tetris Plus.
But yeah, I'm playing the PS1 version. But the last two times I played it on the channel, it was the arcade version, which I like personally prefer. And honestly, like the PS1 version or the Sega Saturn version, well, they're both the same. Like they're just as fine, except the voices. Like I do not like the English voices for this game. It's kind of like cringeworthy, and I wish there was like an option to like to switch it to Japanese. But no, well, at least you could like change the music to like either a console version or the arcade version. So that's a plus. I prefer the arcade music anyway, because it's kind of sounds better in my opinion. But anyway, let's go ahead and play a little bit of puzzle mode and then move on. Yeah, to this day, this is still one of my favorite iterations of Tetris, because, well, it's got like a little story, and it's got some fun characters to read their dialogue. And I wish that these two, the professor and the assistant, will come back, maybe like in a future Tetris installment. But at least like the Tetris themselves like still acknowledges like one of the characters, and yeah, I would love to see them come back. They're honestly my favorite duo in the Tetris series. knowing that they're made by Jellico, like, I'm not sure if they'll ever come back, since I've not seen, like, a new game from Jellico in a while. I wonder what their recent game was. But, yeah, if some way or form, I hope that these characters will come back regardless. But now, let's go ahead and go through Egypt, which is basically the first level of the entire game. The famous Pyramid of Egypt. One of the 7 wonders that everybody all knows. It's kind of funny that like Egypt is one of the modern cities now, but they kept this territory like as a tourist spot. And honestly, the mad respect for them too, like for respecting their history. That's been covered in a lot of history books. It's basically the norm of the entire thing. But the difference is, the Great Pyramid of Egypt does not have any falling Tetris blocks. Only in this world. But how are we gonna get past the blocks and go to the treasure? Well, basically, the professor will just have to like wander around like cluelessly, while I use my magic Tetris hands to guide the professor all the way down. Now, I'm gonna keep going until I mess up and die. So, yeah. Thank you, Professor. I mean, assistant, excuse me. Now, let's go ahead and defeat the little guy.
Yeah.
Too easy.
Ouch.
Ouch! Yeah, I don't like the Professor's voice in this game. Yeah, I'm not really a big fan. Oh, that's way too easy.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's my new record on level 2. But yeah, moving on. Oh boy. Let's see if I can know this one. I'll go ahead and place it here and... Well, that's not enough. But I know I can still free him regardless, so let's just go ahead and like keep placing those blocks, and then... That's gonna open up this hole for him, so let's go ahead and... Boom!
Yeah.
Oof! Yeah, that's a natural response to like when you're about to fall. Oof!
Ouch. Fantastic.
Fantastic! Yeah, again, I don't like the voice. But yeah, our first treasure. Maybe when I reach a certain level, or when I died, I'll probably like stop playing this game and move on to the next console. Come on, Professor. There we go.
Yeah.
I really don't want this to drag for too long, so moving on. Oh boy, I'm probably gonna like I'll probably like loosen this one. But let's see how it goes. No, actually, no. Maybe I will make it. Just gotta like find the right blocks. I'm not confident in doing a T-spin in this game. Come on, place it here. Now I need like an eye block. I need an eye tetramino. Ah, perfect. And boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing to worry about.
Ouch.
Oh, this part. Oh crap, I messed up. Dang it. Well, this is gonna take a long while. I don't know how the professor can just sleep through all that when he's like committed to find some treasure in these ruins. But yeah, he has one strange professor. I don't even know like how we got the degree to even explore those pyramids. If you can even like get a degree in order to do stuff like this. You'd probably be like well known for donating something great from like finding this sort of stuff, but is it really worth it? Anyway, yeah, the spike ceiling is getting closer, so I'm afraid he's gonna die. Oh yeah, he's definitely gonna die. Professor, no! You're climbing to your doom! No! That's what you get for being a stupid, big, fat idiot Mario ripoff. Yeah, because Because back in the day, like even me, like when I was a little kid, like a lot of people like thought that the professor looks a little bit like Mario, especially with his nose and mustache. Yeah, even the THX's text kind of look like Mario for like back when we were kids. But enough of that. Let's go ahead and just switch this cable to the good old Nintendo GameCube. And let's go ahead and enter the Nintendo Puzzle Collection, a Japanese-only game. Sure, it's got some like N64 titles in it, but no matter. Like it's still on a GameCube regardless. And yeah, let's just get into the action, shall we? All right, Nintendo. For Nintendo Puzzle Collection, you have a choice whether to play Dr. Mario, which is basically Dr. Mario 64, Yoshi no Cookie, which is a remake of Yoshi's Cookie, and Panel the Pond being the N64 version, which is the Pokemon Puzzle League in America. But yeah, the Panel the Pond for the N64, it actually does they have like a canceled. It does have like a canceled. It does have like a cancel like a N64 like a game, but it was found by a YouTuber, and there's some like footage of it, and it's exactly like what you expect like in the Puzzle Collection. Now, for those who are like more familiar with Dr. Mario, let's go ahead and play that. I do miss playing Panel the Pond though. It's one of my favorite puzzle games. There's like more recognition, and the only recognition like Panel the Pond got was the protagonist's like a Mii Fighter costume, and the flower wand that you can use if you enable items in a Smash match. Let's go ahead and play against a computer. Why not? This works. Yeah, that works well enough. Oh, watch profile. Of course, Dr. Mario. And who would I face off against? Why not? Let's go against Wario. Since you can actually like play as Wario like in one of the stories. Dr. Mario 64. Let's go ahead and play it like this. And Cube's actually one of my favorite songs, so excuse me. Let's go ahead and play that. Let's see which background. This looks pretty nice, so let's go with this one. Alright, time for some Dr. Mario action. There's a lot of viruses to bust, so and I haven't played like Dr. Mario for the channel in a while, so yeah, it's a good opportunity to like play the games again. Now I can't guarantee that I'll like get through this like fast enough, or like beat it in one go. So like, oh, Wario's already beating my butt, but I ain't gonna give up. I'll just put this here. Oh, Wario's just about to lose. Like he was like dangerously close. Wario, dang it! Well, at least you gave me like freebie over here. So, yeah, I gotta thank you for that, buddy. Wait, Wario's your buddy? No. Like, why should I have Wario as my buddy? It's not like he would care anyway. Huh? Well, yeah, crap. I messed up. And it doesn't help with the fact that like Wario's like just screwing me over. Wario, please don't do that. Don't do that. Oh, actually, yeah, do that, because I can just do this. Wario, just stop winning. I don't really plan to like play this for too long, so I don't know why I'm still playing. But oh well, Dr. Mario is fun anyway, so let's at least play like until I drop. Put these over here, and boom, and boom, nice. And put it over here. I was gonna say the Renaissance is at hand, but no, I already messed up. Speaking of messing up, dang it. The videos are already gonna be super long because of this. I apologize. Oh, I did very good on that one, though. Oh, the Wario's like very, very close to winning. No, if he like ends up winning, then that's okay. Nah, there's not enough space to like put the stuff in. Yeah, I'm screwed. I am definitely screwed. I don't know why I'm still playing when... Yeah, you know what? Screw it. It's not worth it. You can go ahead and win, Wario. I don't care. Congratulations. Handshake. Definitely earned it, Wario. Now let's just turn this off. We were already dragging for too long. Now let's move on to the Sega CD, shall we? Turn on the TV. Off. Thank you. Apparently I had to use my usual hand. Now let's go ahead and put in the Sonic CD and show off a little bit of that. This time I'm gonna be standing up since, well, like, it's up there, so. But yeah, here is the Sega CD. Yep, the BIOS I installed for this, it definitely works. But now, for this one, I'm gonna go see if I can just travel to the past and then just move on to the other console. Ah, yes. This is one of the Sonic games that were, like, not as good, but it has, like, a lot of charm, and it brought us Amy and Supersonic anyway, so, yeah. Nothing to complain about. And I personally still like Sonic CD. But not as much as Sonic 1, 2, and 3. So yeah. I just had a thought. Since since the Sonic CD, since Sonic CD, like, apparently it canonically, like, takes place after Sonic 1 and before Sonic 2, according to Sonic Origins. That kind of basically, it basically just, what was it? Basically it retcons the fact that Tails invented the spin dash. So yeah, that definitely means that, yeah, it's not canon that the Tails invented the spin dash. Because, of course, like, Sonic 2, like, Sonic 2 was made in 1992, and this game was made in 1993, so, I guess I'm kind of okay with the retcon, but, whatever. Okay, apparently I cannot get to the past because, I kept, like, screwing up the opportunity. You know what, maybe I'll probably just like, go through the level, unless there's, like, another, unless there's another, the past sign goal that I can go through. Oh, speaking of. Now let's go ahead and get some distance. And then... Oh, hold on. Amy. Alright. You know what, Amy? You can go ahead and hug me. I don't remember, but I think it's actually my first time that I ever, like, ran into Amy, like, in this game. Come on. Come on, Amy. You want to hug me, don't you? Go ahead, hug me. You were jumping for me. Oh, you missed me. Oh, there you go. gotta give my one of my favorite Sonic characters some love here. Good old hugs. Well, I might as well just end it like that. Just ended up with Sonic giving Amy a hug, like a sweetheart he is. And he says that he's not dating her. But anyway, how long is this still on for? Goodness. Now, let's go ahead and cover these consoles here on a good old big TV before we move on to the end. Now, by default, the Nintendo 64 was plugged in, but we'll get to that later. Now, these are for Game Boy Color and Game Boy Advance, but yeah. I would, like, go further into, like, a Game Boy Advance, but the core I installed for it, like, it has, like, a bad audio quality, so I might as well just show the title screen of one of my favorite Game Boy Advance games, Super Mario Advance 4, and just move on to the Game Boy Color. Hold on, I got confused. Like, it wasn't, like, showing me. There we go. Yeah, I got confused there. So, like, yeah, let's go ahead and, like, turn this on and show off, like, show that the Game Boy Advance, like, works here. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I should have, like, installed, like, a better core for, like, a Game Boy Advance, because listen to the audio. Yeah, it sounds it sounds, like, pretty bad. It even makes the music sound off. My ears are bleeding! Ah! But yeah, enough of that ear grating audio. Let's go ahead and move over to the Game Boy Color and play a little bit of Shantae. Why not? Now, I would say that like playing Game Boy Advance games or Game Boy/Game Boy Color games on Big TV in general is weird, but let's not forget that the I forgot again. Let's not forget like there's such thing as a Game Boy player for the GameCube, and the Shantae GBC was released on the Nintendo Switch and the PlayStation 4 or 5, so it's not that weird. And honestly, playing it on a TV is pretty cool, especially this old TV. Man, it's been a while since I last touched this game for the channel. I only did like 2 live streams of it, which are like 2 parts, and maybe one day, like after I finish Mothership, I'll probably restart this game live stream like Let's Play like fresh, and see if I can beat the whole game this time. Yeah, I did like start a new file on it, but yeah, we're not gonna like get very far. We're just gonna go through the intro of this game and a little bit of the intro of this game, just to show like it works perfectly fine and there are like no glitches or crashes or anything. But yeah, like well, it looks like the pirates are here to like decorate the lighthouse. See, it looks perfect. You should be grateful, Shantae. Like the decorators knew exactly what they were doing. No, apparently Shantae ain't gonna take it. And now she's gonna go to them personally and whip them down with her hair. Shantae on a giant Panasonic TV. Very, very immersive. Yeah, honestly, playing like old games on EmuVR is honestly an amazing experience. I've already been having like a great time, like playing on virtual reality and feeling immersed in like a bunch of different worlds on VRChat. But the EmuVR like it's another best thing, because I get to play like old games on it, and yeah, that makes like a second great experience for me. It honestly makes me feel like a little more comfortable when playing games, especially with consoles that I don't like get to play on as often. Like, let me tell you this: like, at the old arcade I used to work at, they have like a bunch of old consoles that I get to play on, and it honestly feels great that I get to play like the games on the consoles that they're originally on, like actual legit consoles, and not on emulators and stuff like that. It's honestly a really great experience, and playing these games on an old TV, it makes me think, you know what? Now I see what people mean when they say that the games look great on old TV and stuff like that. It's just honestly, I'm happy to have like a proper experience. But when you play like a Game Boy game on TV, like it's not much of a probably not much of a great experience because the how big the pixels are. It's almost kind of like the like when you used to play like Atari games on the old TV. Yeah, you go ahead and stop her, Shantae, while I actually turning off the console. It basically saves Scuttletown and stops Risky Boots from taking over like Scuttletown. Yay! Secret Lina saved. Anyway, let's go ahead and unplug this, and why not? Let's play some Super Mario 64. Yes, the wire's gonna stay like that. Yeah, this PlayStation here is just for a show, so I'm not gonna like touch upon that. Let's play some Super Mario 64 on a good old N64. Hi N64, how you doing? And hi N64 over there, how you doing?
Mario.
Alrighty.
Hello.
Wait, log in? No, hold on, let me position myself better. Wait, log in, and then yeah, let's go ahead and play a little bit.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I did get like 1 star at Bomb Battlefield, so yeah, let's go ahead and race against Koopa the Quick, shall we? But I might as well just play legitimately instead of cheating, because, you know, you gotta be a good sport and play legitimately. Alright, foot race with Koopa the Quick. So yeah, like, I'm basically just like Imagine if I just like bring back this Smart 64 Let's Play series and I'm playing this in VR. But of course, I'm not gonna continue like the Smart 64 Let's Play because, well, obviously it's cancelled. But it's nice to like get back to Smart 64 for the channel anyway. Maybe I should play more like a ROM hacks for a Mod Showcase series. Anyway, bring it on, Koopa the Quick. Bring it on. Wrong button. I'm already messing up the race. You know what? Screw it. Might as well just climb up here. Because I know you can do that. Even if it takes a while. Yeah, come on! Okay, memory serves wrong. What? Yeah, I'm already messing up. Oh, let me try again. Alright, now we're rocking and rolling. Oh, not this time. Let's keep on diving and in front rolling and long jumping. Oh no, you don't. Let's go and climb up this, even though it takes a long while. Come on, come on. Ugh. Wait, how did they mess up that badly? Whatever. Let's take the long route. I see you there. You piece of crap. Frick. Come on, let's go. I'm not gonna take that shortcut because it's... Well, it's not the proper way to do it. I gotta set up a good example. Because I'm a nice guy! A nice guy that takes a lot of beating, apparently. And... Booyah! Oh wait, hold on. Booyah! Whew. Ah, that was close. Now I gotta wait for the big guy to show up. There he is. Hey, over here! Aren't you happy that I set up a good example this time and not the teleporting cheat? And what do you want to looking? Yeah, I thought so. Oh, look at that. Oh, I thought I'm directly above the star, but whatever. Here we go! But yeah, that was the Nintendo 64. You know what? Yeah, save it. Why not? Now it's pressed off to stop playing. Now let's go ahead and plug in the Super Nintendo. Either Super Famicom, Super Nintendo, whatever. They're basically the same console, so let's go ahead and plug in the Super Nintendo and play some Super Mario All-Stars. And go ahead, let's go. Beep. I forgot to mention, like, if you're wondering, like how I get my VR room to look like this, well, like, you don't get a room like this from the get-go. You don't get a room like this from the get-go. Like after you install EmuVR yourself, you have to like go through some more steps in the wiki on like how to customize your room, so you can like make it look like however you want. And believe me, like you'll like enjoy the process of like customizing your room and putting in like everything you want. Because honestly, I feel like I did pretty good with my making decorations. Alright, that's it for SNES. And now let's move on to the final console of the video. The good old Sega Dreamcast. With some Sonic Adventure 2 in it. I would love to like live stream the Steam version of Sonic Adventure 2 one day. And maybe play with mods, because, well, obviously a lot of people have already seen the Sonic Adventure 2 like originally. And playing like the game with mods makes it funny, so why not? And maybe at some point I'll try out like a Sonic Adventure 2 randomizer. That ought to be a fun ride to do. Start on this file here. One player game and select a stage.
Stage select.
So let's go ahead and play through City Escape. Yeah, I did get a D ring, so let's see if I can redeem myself. City Escape! Talk about low budget flights! No food or movies? I'm out of here! Do not mind the lag. It cannot be helped. Maybe unless like I download like a different core for Dreamcast. But yeah. Sorry for the unbearable lag. Maybe it's because there's so many models, or like no, it can't be like too many models. Maybe it's the particle effects or whatever. Whatever. You're just gonna have to deal with it, I guess. Lag is frowned upon in this channel. Now it's all over. Now this game is not easy for me to control, so if I mess up like trying to do some cool stuff, then bear with me, okay? I get rid of this guy because he's not needed. There we go. It's even hard for me to get on those rails. At least I got on one at least. Quit lagging! Well, at the very least the game works. And the console. Germ is lurking around every turn! Your feelings got to live and learn! Ah, the lag here is unbearable. Got no other options, only one thing. Just blaze on through with Sonic speed. No time for guessing, follow my plan instead. Nope, not today. Yeah, terribly sorry for the lag. I probably should have not saved this for last if it's gonna like this much in City Escape, but no well. I already chose my console, so. Woo! Now that's what I'm talking about! Get the golden beetle. Golden beetle! Ah! Dang it. No well. I'm not gonna try to like grab anything fancy anyway. Oh sweet, I got the shield. Yo! Round at the speed of sound. Got places to go, gotta follow my rainbow. Oh, well. That's one way to initiate the the little cutscene here. Interesting. Well, yeah, it was very anticlimactic. Just go through this. Oh. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. Now we're doing it properly. That's the exact way to do it. Boom. And booyah. Oh, I couldn't get... Wait, can I still get this? Actually, no, let's get the Chow Key, because we might as well like end off the Dreamcast playthrough with the Chow Garden, right? Besides, I don't think I've like ever gotten the Chow Garden in this ROM, so yeah. I do have like a Chow Garden in the Steam version, and honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I miss my Chow. And I would love to see my Chow again. And I remember like when I experienced the Chow Garden for the first time while playing with Sonic Adventure 2 with mods, it made me think, now I understand why people want Chow Garden back. Anyway, enough of that ballyhoo. Whoa, wrong way, Sonic! The freaking truck's about to squash you if you don't get your move on! Get your move on. Get your legs moving. That's what I have to say. And lag ensues again. It was the truck the entire time that's making the game lag. I blame the dang truck. Making the game lag like crazy. I think I saw Big over there. Because I know like at some point you'll see Big the cat. Well, that's a problem gone.
Yes!
Yes! Now, I didn't do all that good, but let's see if I get a better rank anyway. Let's see. What?
Barely made it.
Oh, snap. Should have known that I would get like a worse rank. But I'll get a better rank on it one day. Honestly, I realized that like Sonic Adventure 2 like reuses some old sounds from some old sounds from Sonic Adventure, and that I think they changed some sounds in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. Okay, let's visit the Chow Garden. It's still as beautiful as I remember it. And there's some Chow that are waiting to be hatched. I guess you don't like really shake it until like the Chow fully hatches. But whatever. I believe that about does it for some good old game consoles, because I pretty much showed off like, well, they work, and yeah, it's so much fun like playing these games through EmuVR. You know what, guys? I am a pretty tuckered out from playing these games, so why don't you just put on some good music and just lay back and relax on my good old bed. Whew. Yeah, I am actually like laying on my real bed, so it's honestly perfect. But yeah, that was it. EmuVR. If you guys want to try it out for yourself, the link is in the description below. And trust me, if you follow the instructions on how to set it up properly, you'll have a good time. But anyway, how did the console end up like this? Whatever. But anyway, that's it for this video. I'm GameBot. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and take care.